Hi, my name is Valana Nguyen. Welcome to my site, valana.com. I want to take a moment to welcome you, to say hello, to acknowledge your presence here, and to also give you a little bit of an idea about why I do the work I do. One, I got to tell you, I'm so passionate about seeing people come back to themselves. You know, I'm a survivor of deep traumas and a lot of drama. My story is really large and vast, and you know, there's nothing more delicious to be able to share with people to say this is what love looks like when you come out on the other side, and I want to share that gift with everyone that I can, especially now at this time in the world where we're at. The more light there is, the better that our whole planet is, and in our experience here, being here on this planet, in this great place that we get to live. So a typical session working with me looks like 45 minutes of deep conversation. I'm not a clinical therapist or a clinical psychiatrist. I'm a deep conversationalist. In that conversation, we find the keys that have kept you bound and kept you stuck in belief systems that didn't serve you. And those belief systems are what feed your emotional body, your pain body. And so in using Dr. Bradley Nelson's work, it is a magnet therapy, muscle testing type of work. What we'll do is we'll identify those trapped emotions using the keys that you share with me in a 45-minute deep conversation about historical data and experiences, maybe secrets you've never told anyone that you needed to just get out of your body. And we'll remove those using magnet therapy and somatic therapy. We may use art therapy, we may use sound therapy, in somatic experience in order to get right to the core of that emotion that's stuck, and then team that with Dr. Bradley Nelson's modality so that it is complete. Because we have a grand meridian of the body. This is an energy, like a superhighway that runs through the body. And it's a data loop. And so if you had an experience that didn't serve you, it may be stuck in your body, and what happens is when that gets stuck, it starts to feed and get stuck in the body. You may have a heart wall where you can't love and you can't feel love because as a little person, you didn't have that experience, so you got shunned as a teenager. Our keys to our emotions are just a touch away. That's all I can tell you. It's that easy. And in this work, what I do is I teach you how to do this work on yourself so that you can help heal others. That's the most important thing. So again, the typical session is a 45-minute discussion of data gathering. Then it's another 45 where we are doing the emotional release. And then, unlike traditional talk therapy where you're on your way, I'm going to go even further, and I'm going to bring you into a somatic experience with a guided imagery, visualization, with meditation, with sound bowls. And I'm going to bring you back into that energy, back into the imagery, and we're going to reframe that so that it's completely, like torqued or tweaked or reframed, whatever word you want to use. There's so many we could use for reframing or turning the page on old story. And in that, what happens is you find at the end of the session with me, you'll have a very, very warm or a very raw experience where you have that aha moment. This is typical of what's said about the work that I do. People find me because they're ready to do the work, and the work entails a commitment. Typically, it's a 3-session minimum that I ask my people to work with me, because in 3 sessions we can get rid of a world of hurt and a world of anxiety or whatever emotion you've got going on that's kept you blocked from being the person you want to be, from coming back to you. You came into the planet perfect, and sometimes life happens to us, and that changes how we believe we are in our bodies on the planet and in this time. And I'm here to help you erase that story so that you can step into your light and be a gift to everyone you meet. I love what I get to do. I've worked with a lot of people. I have a lot of references. If you'd like to talk to anyone, I'm sure that I could have someone talk to you to let you know about the caliber of the work that I do. But even beyond what it is that I do it because I love people and I love doing what I do. And again, being a survivor on my own from the traumas of life, I know how important it is to bring people back to themselves. And I'd like to give that gift to you, and I'd love to work with you. So you may find this work doesn't work for you. Maybe it's not what you're looking for. And it very well could be that you found my site just because it needs to be given to someone else that it would work for. I want to invite you into sharing that gift and being that light and being that resource for someone else if it's not for you. But if you did want to find out a little bit further, I'm going to encourage you to reach out to me. We can have a telephone conversation. I can tell you a lot more about what I do and why I do it. But for this moment of now, I wanted to acknowledge your presence, and I wanted to thank you so much for being here. And I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to have a moment to just share with you about what I'm about. So blessings to you, and I definitely look forward to meeting, sharing, healing, and bringing you back to you. Thanks so much.